Hello, and welcome back to the Inter-Uni Ultitrio tournament, brought to you by the Australian Uni Team Fortress Discord and community. Now tonight, I'm on the solo cast, me being Darwin, aka Symbol, and we have a lovely match on Ulti-Duo Furnace B2, a untested / develop map that has been seeing a good amount of play in this tournament through our round 7 of, I believe, week 4 of this tournament. We're getting near the end now. Tonight we have two teams facing off at noon, 12:30, but now 1. Quite a peculiar time, but glad both teams could make it. Let's do our introductions while we're here, just to speed things up. Let's talk about the blue team. Now the blue team, of course, are the lovely Montrash. Tonight we have, well, not tonight, I'm just used to saying it. Today we have, of course, Vincent on Scout. We have Karu on Soldier. And not quite here yet, but we do have Aegis to sub in. So thank you very much, Aegis. Well, not to sub, to Merc rather. And that means Merking would be the medic. So, yes. Yeah, this team, pretty solid. You know, been learning a lot. These are the newcomers to this whole scene. But not only are they dripped up from the head to the toes, they're also learning a lot. They've come a long way. They've had some really close games, and hopefully we can see them clutch out a victory tonight. I am personally rooting for these fellas because we will be seeing many of these players on the upcoming Norbhead roster, which is a Morb Light team for Highlander that I will be putting together along with Romlin and a couple others, including Mangle, to, you know, give these guys some comp experience and have some fun in open. So yeah. Alright, moving on. We have, of course, now in the red corner, we have Mangle Monster representing the UMESA, Sussy, Unimorbakas, Slug. Now, tonight, I believe we will... I said it again. Today we'll have... Oh, here we are. We'll have Ash on Medic. We'll have Indy merking in. Thank you, Indy. On Heavy. Well, I don't actually know what Indy will play. We'll see. But usually, Mangle will be playing Scout. And I do want to bring attention to one fact, which is, you know, Indy and Mangle are beasts. I know myself because I'm on the same team with them, on the Talking Tom and Friends 6's team. And they both play the flank, so there's a lot of synergy here that we might be seeing tonight. Very powerful players. And of course, Ash as well, putting in the medic hours, you know, picking up those heals, picking up those zippers. Good stuff, good shit. Thank you very much for, you know, playing a relatively unfamiliar class, Ash. And, you know, she's been dipping her toes more into non-Highlander, including comp 6s. So, yeah, a lot of transferable skills here. Let's see how she applies them. And of course, you know, normally being a heavy on the Morpheads, quite illustrious one. Yeah, and you know, might as well introduce Aegis as well. Aegis probably doesn't need too much introduction. You know, renowned sniper main. Also playing for the Talk Tom and Friends as a sub, and will be playing tonight actually for Pocket Soldier because I cannot make it. But yes, enough about these players and enough about my connection to them. I'm just gonna send a rub call because our intros are done and we can actually get into the meat of the game now. And again, this is UMESA, Sussy, Unimorbakas in the blue corner. Sorry, in the red corner, and Mega Montrash in the blue corner. Here we go, starting now. Let's see if teams will elect to roll out, and they do not. But there we go. The fight happens. Vincent's quite disconnected, but getting big damage onto Indy. But does get picked off as Mangle and Indy focus fire him down, as they come with aggression on their own, pushing Aegis and Karu into a corner. Here comes Indy. Going for the med. Drops the med. But Vincent's back up. A segmented 2v2 with no losses as Vincent tries to edge out the cap. Very smart decision here. Aegis is staying in spawn. Not too sure what's happening here. As Vincent 1v3s and takes down Mangle. This man, but does fall to Indy. Now it's ulti duo, soldier v soldier. As Karu takes a lot of damage and unfortunately gets taken out, leaving only Aegis. Vincent is out. Another scout 1v1. And looks like Indy will pick off mid as Mangle finishes off the the scout. And here we are, full Uber ad for Team Sussy Unimorbakas. Let's see how they decide to use it, and let's see how the blue team decides to counter it. They're aggressing up. I think they go for a sack. Nice jump from Karu, but does get shot down. Nice pop! Unfortunately, could not save the soldier, but did get the force out. Good job. I was talking about two different teams there, and a saw from Ash. Oh no! Now they're evens again. Good stuff to Ash for making that erratic play to kind of equalize the Uber. Very smart there. As Mangle picks off another kill. Fighting Karu now. They're kind of stuck in the corner, not a great position to be in. But they will survive as Vincent comes in for a flank. Getting big damage. Karu bombs in, but Mangle will pick off Vincent. As Aegis and Karu again are backed off in the corner, but hey, the Uber ad is looking a bit rough. As it seems Ash will get the Uber first despite the sack attempts. Vincent again coming in for flank play. But with no heal and no buff, he will die very easily. Leaving Aegis once again to be picked off. So close to Uber as well. I believe they're at 86%. And now, again, another full ad situation for the Sussy Unimorbakas. Vincent aggresses the point. As Karu jumps in, nice bomb, getting good damage on Mangle as Indy comes in with his own or her own aggression. Nice pick from Vincent. They now own the point, and Indy's looking extremely low as the Uber does come out. A good milk from the red team, but blue team did manage to get that cap, and as they slowly pick off the players, it seems like Aegis will once again have a staggered death. Unless Karu can open this door, which he will! Aegis lives! Mangle choking the execution. Now letting the Uber ad settle in favor of the Montrash team. Karu bombs in. Nice damage. As both teams survive for this point. No air shots, but Karu does take control of the nipple as Indy bombs and pushes him off. Mangle cleaning the job on Karu as Vincent and Aegis are stuck fighting on low ground. Mangle aggresses, he's looking for blood as Indy picks up a 4K. And Aegis lives again! Very good evasion for Aegis. She's quite slippery, like an egg. And now here we are, even ad. This might be what they needed. They do have some cap time, so this can definitely work out. Let's see what happens here. Alright, they've taken the slope, but are taking a lot of damage. They need to use now. Good use. But they also need to force out the other Uber, and as the Uber does come out, it looks like we have a Uber trade in favor of the Unimorbakas. Aegis has the melee. She's trying to swing and get something, but unfortunately was not able to pick anyone off. As there does appear to be a DM gap and definite experience gap between the two teams. But Montrash definitely have the coordination to make things work here. They just make sure that they aggress together, and they do. Good chunk damage from Karu. Vincent just needs to try to get a kill here and maybe try to edge out the point, but only 15 seconds left. They are once again caught in the corner. But they will survive as Karu is up, but Indy does bomb in, getting big damage and killing Karu in the spawn room. Very rough here. Not sure if Montrash can get on the point on time, and they will not, as the first round goes to the Sussy Unimorbakas from Unimelb. Montrash versus Unimelb. Alright, here we are. Both teams electing to come up the slope this time. Ooh, good splash damage from Indy to pick off Vincent. Karu's looking really low as well. He needs an arrow, but unfortunately Aegis is not able to supply him as Aegis gets picked off. First cap of round 2 will go to the brain fart, the Unimorbakas. I just see Indy and I'm like, Indy's not on the Unimorbakas. What the heck? What the scallop? Here we are, another bomb. They've managed to push him off. Very good stuff. They just need to try to hold here, but the Uber ad is catching up as Ash is on 86%, now 90. And we see quite an unfortunate disconnect from the Montrash team as Ash goes in for 3 Uber saws, I believe. Not gonna get more Uber, but definitely will swag out and get an achievement, so good stuff to Ash. Here come Montrash. Aggressing here. Vincent goes for a flank. Good damage and drops the med! Oh my god, well done. But 2 damage classes versus 1. It's kind of hard to fight in that bagel. Aegis again left alone. Maybe we'll connect with Vincent, but no, does just get picked off. But hey, good stuff to Vincent, picking off the mid there. It's definitely, they can definitely do something here. Still early in the round. Let's see it from Montrash. Karu bombs in. Takes fat damage and focus fire. As the rest of the red team will come in like a storm. And clean up the remaining members of the Montrash. It's rough because, you know, Karu jumps in, Vincent walks in, but then they both just get shredded. Because it's kind of hard to jump into Mangle and Indy. But not sure what they can do here. As Aegis heals up the blue team, trying to squeak out what they can, but again, Mangle getting focused down. Well, rather, Mangle focusing down Karu. Karu is up again. And now, full Uber disad for the Montrash team. Going for a bomb, good damage on Indy, and the Uber does come out. So they should probably try to all die here. I mean, Vincent's still up, and Aegis is somehow still alive. Well, not for much longer, as Vincent does pick off the soldier. Very good. If Karu can come in quickly, they might be able to bomb the point and get something here. Vincent is still alive. Oh my god, this guy. What a ninja. Vincent going in with such low health. I don't know about that play there. Definitely should have asked for beam there, or at least an arrow from Aegis. And Indy again bombing in. Getting big damage. Aegis is disconnected. But good focus fire from the Montrash team as they death ball it up and pick off Indy. Now with a player ad, they can definitely push them off, and they will. But with this player ad, they need to try to go for the kill here and equalize while they can. As Vincent goes in for the kill, Mangle's looking very low and does pick off Mangle. Good stuff to Vincent. And well done, Karu, as well as Aegis, for regaining that point. But here's the thing, Uber in the corner of the red team. They needed to kill their med there. And now a disconnected battle. As Vincent is able to 1v1 Mangle. Very impressive. But the rest of his team, I cannot speak for. Nearly getting the mid kill. Well, very impressive from Vincent, but it's not enough to squeak out that point. But they do manage to get some cap time at the very least, so that's very good. Let's see how they decide to take this approach. Coming up the left side. Karu bombs the point. But again, segmented fights here. They need to try to fight as a unit. But They just give Vincent the point. Wow, good stuff there. But again, Vincent getting picked off, taking the 1v3 unfortunately, and Indy will land another nice rocket. Well done. Nice surf there, Mages. If the door opens, she will live, and she nearly does, stepping into the shutter door, but unfortunately does get picked off by Mangle. Alright, 75% for Ash. This is not a good look. Only a minute left on the clock, or about a minute. Vincent is aggressing. What they really need is for Karu to bomb in at the same time as Vincent. Because so far, they do seem to be getting a little bit of a disconnect in how they approach. But yes, Uber does come out, and again, it's a melee battle. Ash wants blood, and Aegis is surviving, but Indy will intercept this battle. Hey, here comes Vincent. You've seen him done this before, but I think the Sussy Unimorbakas have caught on to his hijinks and have been able to catch him out this time. Excuse me, Jesus. Alright, here comes Vincent on the flank as Kara bombs in. Vincent needs to hold W, and he does, but Kara gets denied to high hell and back. Looking at the healing, seems that just from a health ad perspective, Red Team is able to just sit on this point and have a stranglehold as they eke out the 2-0 victory to the Sussy Unimorbakas. And thus ends our lunchtime game. Thank you very much to the players for making time, and to the subs for showing up. Shout out Aegis and Indy, the GOATs. Quickly gonna look at these stats here. Why not? Might as well. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Indy dropping 30 bombs. Very, very traditional Indy gameplay. Mango with 18, very well done. Vincent Carr dropping 6 and 4. Looking at the kills here, I think Ash died once, which makes her KDA 19, I believe, with assists considered. But actually, I don't actually know how that's counted, but 1-to-1, I guess. Very impressive survivability, and 6 Ubers to 1, really highlighting the importance of getting that advantage state pushed. Yeah, very, very good showing from the Montrash team, nonetheless, against such a powerful core of Mangle, Indy, and of course Ash. And thank you for, you know, getting stuff together and making sure this round finishes up. If people want interviews, I guess I could drag them. Let's take a look here. Alrighty. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, Swag Money. Thanks, guys, for getting this game together and finishing up the round. I do appreciate that. And GG's to the Unimorbakas.
Good game.
Good game.
GG.
Yes. Montrash, well fought. Vincent once again popping the fuck off. And Karu, I'm seeing you get some nice jumps in, my man. Let's see more of that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that game. What happened?
There was a lot of shooting going on.
Let's go. Also, the way I said that made it sound like something bad happened. No, I just mean like, you know, talk to me about the game.
Yeah. Difficult.
Yes.
I will always say it's an excellent learning experience.
Yes.
Um.
See, I need that mentality as well.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna point out like DM skills.
Yes.
Yes, like my
Yeah,
aim is
Indy
just
is a
not
very good
there.
soldier.
Yes.
Mm.
One important thing to realize as well is that Indy and Mangle are teammates, and so they have a lot of synergy at play, because they're playing for the Sixes roster. But similarly, Kara and Vincent, I hope to see you both on the Highlander roster, because that is happening. So we should start finalizing that. Karu, so far no one else wants to play Soldier, so I think you've got that spot secured. And Vincent, I haven't heard back from Mothlight, but, you know, I want you on that scout, buddy. So let's talk.
I can do it.
Let's talk. But yeah, well done. Good shit. We'll talk about that later. But hey, GG's.
Yeah.
Good stuff trying to close that DM gap. I did see a lot of like you went through like a couple plays. I saw some like flank stuff, using the buff
Yeah.
as Karo jumps in. That's the stuff you want to be doing. Very good,
Yeah.
but just unfortunately, difference in DM, different execution is just kind of rough. So
Mm,
Yeah,
yep.
there were a few times where I was trying intentionally to bait out most of the gunfire,
yes,
but
Which
it
is
was
a-
kind of falling flat.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did work sometimes for your team. I did
Yeah.
see, and you did manage to get some picks there, but
Yeah.
it's a trade-off, right? Because you are baiting gunfire, but you're also baiting your team because you're forcing a 2v3.
Yeah.
But that said, it can work and has worked before. So
Mhm.
yeah,
And
go on.
once again, I lasered that medic. I seem to be doing that fairly frequently. Just
You have a tendency to just drop people.
yeah.
That is a skill. I think what's happening is
Yeah,
people
you're-
are. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, you were really just getting in there. Let's see that aggression.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And not to dog Mangle there, but you did take the 1v1s and lost them a few times, Mangle. I might have to
Yep.
get you off the team, my guy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's it.
So
I'm washed.
tragic.
He's washed. The
Oh my
lunchtime
God,
pug.
weapon with this one.
No, I'm kidding. You guys both beasted out. I really love seeing it. Yeah. GG's. Well done. Any shoutouts?
I
Shout
like
out
to
to
shout our sub
Let's
for
go.
Yeah.
figuring out. Yeah.
yeah.
True,
Shout out
true.
to Ages.
Yes, shout out to Ages. And shout out to India as
That
well for
shit was
clutching up.
cash.
Cows, cash,
It's like
money, and
really
swag.
cool how
Yeah.
people show up for like
That was Chad style.
The
to
tw-
show up to sub people. Like it's a nice community. Like overall, like
Yes.
people will show up if you need help.
Very true. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, this has been the Inter-Uni Ultitrio tournament here for 12:30 Sunday cartoons. This was the Montrash team versus the Sussy Unimorbakas team from Unimelb and Montrash on Ultitrio Furnace. Thank you so much for joining, everyone, and have a nice day.
Bye bye.